Hi, welcome to our very last video in this spiritual growth campaign cycle. It's been a great time together. I've been really enjoyed my life group meetings. I hope you've enjoyed yours too. I've been really blessed over this last week to hear multiple stories of meaningful interactions that are happening with you, with people in the community. There's an 18-year-old girl in the grocery store that one of us connected with and had an opportunity to encourage. There was a meaningful interaction at a work gathering where someone was not feeling well and a question was asked, and they just lingered for a moment, allowing that person to share a little bit about what they were going through. And again, encouragement and prayer and blessing took place. And then there's a plate of cookies taken to a neighbor who was going through a rough time, and the response to that. And imagine if all of us every day began to see the opportunities for meaningful interactions all around us. Imagine the stories that we could tell, the testimonies we could share, the prayers we could offer, the light that could be shown, and all these little nudges toward Jesus. Can you see it? It's exciting, and I think the opportunities are all around us if we will just begin to slow down and see them. So this is our very last first impressions video tip as well. Sonya Parker wrote that almost everyone will make a good first impression, but only a few will make a good lasting impression. So as we prepare for our last tip, let's take a look at this video.
Lieutenant Dane. Lieutenant Dane.
Hello, Forrest.
You got new legs. New legs.
Yeah, I got new legs. Custom made. Titanium alloy. It's what they use on the space shuttle.
Magic legs.
This is my fiance, Susan.
Lieutenant Dane.
Hi, Forrest.
Lieutenant Dane. This is my Jenny.
Hey. It's nice to meet you finally.
All right, so our last tip is simply this. If you met someone the previous week, or if you had a first impression moment, and you did any of those other tips that we've been talking about, then the next thing is to be on the lookout for that person's return the next week and over the next few weeks. Or if you see them outside of church somewhere else, reconnect again. Make that connection. Remember all those other tips that we've talked about, and make them again feel welcome and again feel encouraged and blessed, so that they might consider the option of being a part of our Cunanaz community. So like I said, this is our final spiritual growth campaign video, and your final gathering is coming up, or this probably is your final gathering. I hope that you have been blessed and encouraged and probably challenged by the material in this study. Changing paradigms, changing habits, changing the way we think about our lives and the way that we live our Christian life in our world. It's hard. It's hard. I get it. It's hard for me too sometimes. And to make these changes, sometimes we need to hear things over and over and make little baby steps of progress along the way. So as we move into this new year coming up, you're going to hear about opportunities to continue this journey of becoming a missional follower of Christ in your world, where you live, with the people in your relational networks. I invite you, as you hear about those, to join in with us and continue their journey together as we become a missional church, a missional people, living in our world, shining the light of Christ, and making a difference for the kingdom. Thanks a lot. Have a great gathering, and we'll see you next time.